Hi guys, today I'm reviewing the NYX Warm Neutrals Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. This one has 16 different shades, and there's a range of mattes, satin, shimmers, and metallics. So there's 16 different shades, and each shade is 0.83 grams, so that all comes out to 13.28 grams of eyeshadow. I'm just opening it now, so I haven't opened it yet. There's a little sticker on it. Just took that off. And now I'm going to open it. It came with this little plastic thing that goes over it to protect it. I'm just going to take that off. So these are the shades that you get. The ones up here goes from, lightest to darkest in value. There's some redder tones. This one's more orangey. These are definitely shimmery. These are more satin-like, and then there are a few mattes in here. Well, more than a few. There's 9. There's 9 mattes. So that's pretty cool. I like matte shades. It's good for using them as transitions, or if you just want an all matte look, that'd be good. This is really nice for traveling, but I was actually expecting it to be a bit bigger. But I mean, either way, it doesn't take as much room. So that's kind of nice. I'm just going to swatch them real quick. And I'm going to start with the top row and then go on to the second row, to the third row, and to the fourth row. And I'm just going to use my bare fingers. I'm not going to use eyeshadow primer. And I'm just going to grab this to wipe my fingers off. Okay, so I'm just going to swatch these. Okay, so this is the first row. It's really not showing too well on my camera. You can kind of see some shimmer in there. I mean, to me, I see it more because this is in person, but I would say for these shades you definitely need a couple coats. It's really hard to see. I'm going to try doing another coat. You honestly still might not see that much. They're really light shades. You can see them better now. And then let me move on to the next row. So the first row is your super light shades, and then the next row is the next, I can't talk.
Show is the next, I can't talk.
The next row is your medium browns and medium shades. Alright, and here's the next row. Sorry, it's kind of lopsided. I think that they have pretty good pigmentation. They look really good on the eyes. Alright, now I'm going to move on to the third row. These shades are very pigmented, especially the shimmers. The mattes, I don't know if you can see, they're a bit streaky. But hopefully, when you're using a brush and stuff, they wouldn't be so streaky. Hopefully it's just the way my finger's kind of going on with it. Okay, now I'm going to do the last row. Alright, and the last row is also very pigmented, very pretty. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the best angle. The way I put them on is usually how I would do it, but then when I'm trying to go like this, it's at a weird angle. So, I like them. They look really pretty on the eye, and I think for $18, it's really a price that can't be beat. And I even got it for cheaper. I got it was 30% off, so it was $12 something. Which is really nice. And I've had my eyes on this palette for a while because I really like warm shades. And I just thought it'd be cool to experiment with. So what I'm going to do is, because obviously I've shown you swatches, but swatches don't always show you how well they perform. So I'm going to try making a look out of this. And whenever I put on eyeshadow, no matter whether it's high performance or just kind of your drugstore brand, I always put on eyeshadow primer, and that just ensures that it stays on longer. which is important to me. So I'm just gonna dab that on my eyelid and in my crease. So right now I have foundation on, a little bit of contour powder. I didn't really go heavy with it since it's actually like almost 10 o'clock and I'm not really going anywhere but Wegmans, so I don't need to be all dolled up. Put lipstick on, eyebrow powder, and that's all I got going on. So let's get into the eyeshadow look. Okay, so I'm first going to go in with this lightest cream shade and just put that all over my lid. So right now I'm just going over the eye and just putting this on to help anti-creasing. And right now I'm just using a pretty densely packed brush. This one, I got these on Amazon. They're called Lamora brushes. And this one's the classic shader. So just shading that area. Then I'm gonna go in, I'm like trying to decide what do I want to do. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here in the second row. So I'm just using a fluffier brush. I'm just gonna go in to my crease area. So I'm just adding some depth and dimension to this look by adding in this other shade into the crease.
Mythical, so mystical, think what you like. You could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love.
Alright, so now I'm going to go into this reddish shade that's kind of like a brick shade. And I'm just going to really carefully put that in there.
You know I fall for love. Be kind to those around you, don't be merciless. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. My name is Perseus.
And now I'm going to focus the color not on the outer crease, but more on the inside of the crease. Okay, so right now I'm just adding more of the same brick red color into the crease to just kind of darken it up and give more dimension. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to use the same brush just on the other side. I'm going to go in with this brown color and do it on the outside crease. Okay, so now with what I've done, I'm going to blend it out with a blending brush, which I don't have right now, so I'm looking for one. Alright, this works. Okay.
So fast. You could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love.
I'm going to go into this color and put it on the outsides of the crease, or put it on the outsides of the eyelid, and so I'm going to do that right now.
You know I fall for love. Have your friends beside you like my Perseus. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. My name is Perseus.
Okay. I'm then going to take this brush and go into this color right here, the light shimmery one. I'm going to put that to highlight. my inner corners. Alright, and with my powder brush, I'm just gonna lightly brush some of this fallout away. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a smaller defining brush and just line underneath my eyes a little bit to give them some definition. So I'm going into the first transition shade that we used, which is this one, right here. I'm just gonna line my whole bottom lid with this. Well, lash line.
My name is Perseus.
Alright, then with the same brush, I'm going to go in with the color right beneath it. It's this kind of brown with a purple hue.
My name is Perseus. Perseus.
So normally I would go ahead and do winged eyeliner and then put on mascara, but because I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to do that. But so this is, you can see how the eyeshadow works. I think it worked pretty well for being kind of like drugstore brand or lower end, but I really liked it, and I get back to you. I'll keep playing with it and see how I like it. Alright, thanks guys. Please subscribe. Bye.